Okay, so hopefully this should sound alright at the minute. I got a different USB little adapter that has the separate mic and headphone jacks on there. So yeah, I did try using one of these little separate mic and headphone splitters connected to all these, and this does actually work. But it sounds like dog shit. It sounds like, I don't know why, but it makes the microphone sound incredibly bad. I really don't know why. But yeah, currently this is all just hooked up to this, so it does prove that this thing does in fact work. So yeah, it's annoying it can't just work with a phone over just USB. I don't know why. I don't know why that's the case, but you know, at least it is actually, you know, working, which is more than I can say, you know, for some other stuff. So yeah, and it doesn't have a hum and that as well. So yeah, for some reason, I don't know if this adapter's just shit or it's slightly broken. I have had this a long time, but this one, there's a slight sort of buzz, whereas this one I've got doesn't have a buzz, and also it's got a bit of a wire on it, so it's not, you know, putting too much pressure on it. So yeah, hopefully it all sounds good. So yeah, there is one more thing I could try, and that is connecting this using the USB-C port, though I doubt that's going to make a difference, but we'll see. And I have tried powering it separately as well, but no difference. So yeah. So it turns out I'm an idiot. Yeah, don't sound so surprised. So this and most of the boxes like these can only be powered from USB. They don't actually output through. They only output through that. So yeah, the only way I can get to, you know, connect to my phone is using one of these. So yeah, I could get an XLR to USB, but they're very expensive cables, those. So yeah. Okay, so it's the 1st of June today. So packet here. Not quite sure what this is. Ooh. Ah, okay. Okay, now I know. I thought it was a cassette for a second, but it is not. I'm gonna put that down. There we go. So this cost me £30 total, including delivery, and it's a couple of Vita games. This one, I don't know what it is, and I couldn't give less of a shit about it. I asked the seller, would you sell this one separately, and he said no, you wouldn't sell it separately. But so yeah, but there's that. In fact, there's game thingy. That's a game. Okay, but this is the one I really wanted, which was Sly Cooper Thieves in Time PS Vita. This is the US edition. You can tell by the E. So yeah, not the European or UK version, but it doesn't matter because it'll play nonetheless. Although I do already have a digital copy of this game. But yeah, there it is. I don't know if this originally was supposed to come with a manual or not, but yeah, there we go. There's the cartridge itself. So yeah, I just wanted this just to have, you know, a physical copy of it. So yeah, now I have all the Sly Cooper games on PS Vita physically. So yeah, well, apart from the third game, because the third game is not available physically on a physical cartridge. That is exclusively available as a download. So yeah, a bit very annoying there. Although then again, I do have that digitally on my Vita. So yeah, there we go. And I don't need to ever play this cartridge because I've got a hacked Vita, so I can use a regular micro SD card rather than using Sony's Vita memory cards, which are now becoming more and more expensive because obviously they're out of production, long out of production, at least here in the UK. So, but yeah, glad to have this finally in the collection, so yay for that. Okay, so it's the 2nd of June today, and I picked this up from Smith's. So yeah, slightly more expensive than B&M. B&M, these are $3.99 at Smith's. They're $5.99 though. B&M doesn't have this wave, so well, it has the Metal Sonic out of this wave, but it doesn't have any of the others. So yeah, I just picked that up just to get classic Sonic to go along with the classic Tails, just for that. So yeah, but $5.99 is the absolute max though. I would actually pay for these. And got some more adhesive hooks, so yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's the 4th of June today, and I picked up this from Poundland, although it was £4, and it seems to, I only noticed this after I bought it, it seems to have some bloody stains on it. I don't know whether that's Coke or coffee or what. They did have one other one in, but that one was ripped open, and this one appears to have been opened. Just there you can see. And there was a one at another Poundland where they only had one, where that one, the box is completely ripped open as well. So yeah, I don't know whether this is being discontinued or whether they're waiting more stock, but it seems to be a bit of a bugger to find. So get one of these cheap little remote things. Remember these? Yeah. I have no idea why they've got a massive button for iOS and then a tiny button for Android. I don't know, but okay. I can tell you though, I will never ever use that, because I've never been generally in a situation where I've needed that, and also my S Pen does that as well, which I've never used it for either. This is more useful, a little phone tripod adapter, which yeah, there we go. But this is the main thing I got it for, and you might, if you've seen Ashing's video on it, it's this. Ooh, feels a lot stronger. That's nice. Okay. So yeah, it's, put it straight. There we go. It's a little camera grip. Yeah. And you know what? The picture, I don't know why, but the picture makes it look cheaper than it actually feels. It feels much more sturdy in hand, and it can become a tripod. Right. Doing that. So there you go. And then you put that like that. And there you go. So yeah, obviously it's designed to be used with a phone, although I will not be doing that. I shall be using it with this camera, my Sony ZV-1. So yeah. So what I'm going to do now is detach this from here, and you're going to have a look at the ceiling while I put the grip on. So we're doing this live, people. We are doing this live, and this is clearly more difficult doing this live. I think yeah, just about done it. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm holding this the wrong way it should be, but if I just quickly hold it this way, yeah, this not bad. So I can actually show you that. Well, I normally have the camera on, so normally it's attached to this selfie stick, or monopod as it should be called. It's attached to this, and it's then attached to this microphone arm here, so I can move it around and that and have a bit of movement. And there's this table. I don't know if I've ever done a video on this table, but yeah, it's just a little IKEA table. And this one's empty, by the way, but the reason I've got a few, you might be thinking, why have you got so many pick and mixers at the minute? It's because they are currently half price at Wilko. That is why. But yeah, this is a pretty good grip. This is a pretty damn good grip, if I do say so myself. And let's see if it can work as a little tripod. Yeah, it works as a pretty pretty decent tripod. So yeah, for £4, you know, yeah, it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. So yeah, and I got this mainly, you know, to use when I go out on the holidays and that. But yeah, this is pretty damn good. So yeah, no complaints there. So happy purchase. Okay, so I think it's the 5th. I think it's the 5th of June today. Alexa, what's the date today? Package here. Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Monday, June 6th.
I've just realised I've probably set off some other people's devices, so for that I do apologise. Come on. Try to reconstruct a box in here. So, ding in the corner. But, and there's a ding. Just notice there's a slight ding in that corner. And a little bit of a one there. We'll have a look at the rest of it. So, this is Rihanna Loud vinyl. Now, this one is infamously well out of print. However, it is Rihanna did reissue it on her US website with a t-shirt, with one of her t-shirts, which you can buy. However, that would cost me, I think, about £100 to get imported to the UK. This cost me £50 for this, and yeah, so I am going to open it, but yeah, no. Now that the reissue is pink vinyl, I believe, and this one will just be normal black, but still, not worth it. Not worth it. So yeah, this is one I did plan to get way back when just I just couldn't afford it. You know, it was at a time where I couldn't afford just to get every release, and I still can't. So yeah. Basically, if you wait long, you never know when it's going to go out of print. But yeah, I wish you could get that reissue one without the t-shirt, because with the t-shirt basically adds double the price essentially. I'm paying, you know, £50 for the vinyl and £50 for a t-shirt, and a jumper or hoodie in some cases, which I couldn't care less about. But yeah, as I can put this down, you can see this one just standard black vinyl, which is fine. But yeah, and the newer one, you know, there's nothing different about it other than the colour. It's not like it's a new remaster or something like that. It is literally just the colour. So yeah, 50. I hate these paper sleeves, which I will not be using. I will be replacing them, don't worry. But yeah, let's see if there's a download code. I think there was a version with it, download code, and one without. I believe this is the one without, although I do already have. Yeah, this is the one without. Here's the other record. Though I do already have a rip of the CD. But yeah, there we go. You might be thinking that is a lot, and maybe it is, but this did come from the US as well, so yeah. Now, I'll put that up there for now, because we've got another thing. This came yesterday from Amazon, and I just hadn't had time to... Oh, great. I hate these bloody non-plastic line plug tabs, because they just, look at that, they just tear off like that. Like, come on. And next thing, Amazon's typical really flimsy cardboard. Like seriously, this is like stuff that bloody cereal boxes are made out of. It's that bloody shit. But thing inside looks alright. So, I got this for two reasons. One, I needed to spend a little bit more to get free delivery on another item I've ordered. But this is, but also will be something that is legitimately useful to me. There we go. So this is painted to look like metal, though it's not. There we go. So, we've got USB 3.0 on one end, and a Type-C connector on the other. And this is an SD/micro SD card reader. So, yeah, which is where you go. So this means that basically, when I take this camera, particularly when I'm out and about and I want to, you know, empty off the SD card, I can simply plug it into, where is it? There it is. I can plug this straight into my phone like that and transfer the files to X micro SD card, and then even upload it to my OneDrive. But yeah, there we go. And the fact it's also, you know, USB 3.0, because I was actually having a look at laptops at the minute. Now, I'm not buying one at the minute. I'm going to wait until either Black Friday or January sale or something like that and get one in a sale. But I'm amazed at how many laptops now, even you know, the big bulky gaming ones, which is generally the one I would go for, they have USB-A, USB-C ports, HDMI ports, all these ports, headphone jacks and that. No SD card slots. And a lot of laptops that do still have an SD card slot, it's just a micro one and not a full-size one. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why so many laptops are just like, oh, let's get rid of the SD card slot, because that is still an incredibly useful slot. It's not like they replaced it with something. You know, it's not like you went from USB-A to USB-C. No, you just got rid of it, which is, yeah, annoying. But yeah, that day ever came. So got this little gap. So I do have a USB 3.0 card reader that just has the USB-A port on it. But yeah, what I'd like to know about this, because it doesn't actually say it, it says, you know, it is a USB 3.0 card reader because that is a USB 3.0 connector, and the way you can tell is obviously one, it's blue, but even then sometimes they try being a bit nefarious. But it's actually, if you look inside, you can see the little 5 pins at the back. That's always how you can tell. But I don't know whether the USB-C port is, though, whether it is actually, you know, USB 3, or is it just a 2.0 one? I don't know. So yeah, I mean, there's an easy way to find out. Copy the same file using both ports on my laptop, and that would be a quick and easy way to find out that. But yeah, there we go, people. There we go.